Have you been practicing?
It's very difficult to stay there.
Yes.
I mean, it just goes
Yeah.
very fast.
Yeah.
Now, whenever the thought comes, so since I know that, awareness is there, like even the thought flows, I can sense it like, okay, it's going.
Yeah, yeah.
But on the road while driving, I'm nervous because I might lose the focus and
No, you don't regard it as separate. That is the problem. We are regarding it as separate. Awareness and mind are not separate. I want you to come to this realization on your own first. Awareness is like space, this space. In this space, things are there. Things come and go. People walk into the room, people walk out of the room. Yeah. The things coming and going. Does it matter to the space? Does a thing coming and going displace the space? Space is there? Like that only, make an effort to see. Awareness is like space. I know till yesterday you kept thinking it's the background and you're in the foreground. It's okay. That's the way you see it initially. But now really look hard. It is actually all around. In that, the thought comes and it goes. A sensation arises and it goes. There is no outside of awareness. So that which you are saying that, oh, I come out of awareness and then I'm in the mind. Where are you really? You are in awareness. Your attention is on mind, on the objects in the room. And when your attention is on the awareness, what happens?
you don't pay attention to the
You're not paying attention to the body. The body is there, the breath is there. Maybe some sensations are also there. There are people in the room, but your attention has moved towards the awareness. Are you getting it? So it's not that it is different. It's not that there is a borderline between awareness and mind and you have to cross that line and come this way. It's not like that. You just feel it like that because till now you were only focusing on objects. Are you getting it? For example, a person who is lost in watching the movie, he's so engrossed in the movie, he becomes one with the hero, the heroine, and the action and the romance and all the drama that is happening. He does not realize that there is actually a screen, a white screen behind on which these images were playing. All that has happened since yesterday is that you have realized that there is this white screen behind. That is why you said it's in the background and the thoughts and the mind is in the foreground. Hai na? You suddenly become aware of the screen. Now you're not lost in the character so much. Now you are seeing the full picture, the reality as it is. So start seeing it more clearly with open eyes. You are perceiving an object right now. Your focus is on this object and what this object is saying to you. Yeah? Take your attention to that awareness and recognize that the awareness is all around. It's not just behind. It's in front. It's here. It's everywhere. Yeah? Start recognizing this thing. It's a very subtle recognition that will happen. Very subtle. Yeah? You have to make that effort to see it. It's not tough. Yeah? It's super easy, actually. It's something that was always there. The screen, the white screen, was always there. But you were focusing on the images on the screen. Is this very clear? Yeah? So today we'll just make an effort to see, can I recognize this awareness all around? Yeah. Few minutes, we'll close our eyes and just see this awareness. Is it all around Or is it like a background screen? Even if you see it as a background screen, it's okay. No thoughts, yeah, not engaging in thoughts, no focusing on thoughts. Recognizing that awareness, that space around the objects. See if you can recognize the quality or the nature of this awareness. If the objects in front of you are distracting, you can close your eyes. What is the quality of this awareness? What is the nature of this awareness? Are you able to recognize that this awareness itself, when it starts acting, it becomes the mind. When the mind rests, it becomes the awareness. Can you notice the seamless flow? Awareness in action is called mind. Mind at rest is called awareness. Again and again, make an attempt to rest that mind. Resting mind is awareness. Acting awareness is mind. Again, become aware. What is the quality of this awareness? What is the nature? Now, if you can feel the presence of awareness, slowly open your eyes and maintain it with open eyes. See if you can maintain it with open eyes. Can you maintain the state of awareness with open eyes? Ask yourself the question, am I aware? Are you aware? Yes?
Yes.
Easy? See, it's so easy. Yeah? What was blocking this from happening yesterday?
Thoughts.
Your own thoughts, your own resistance, your own that I cannot do it or it's not possible for me. Are you seeing this? So easily you did it today. You got here so quickly. Yeah. What is the nature now?
Peace.
How many of you found this answer? Yes, the nature of awareness is peace. Yeah, you notice that, right? Yeah, that same peace, when it starts into action, the peace is gone, but there is some thought, some activity, some perception happening, and that same thing, when it stills, comes back to awareness. Now, did you notice there is no distinction, there is no borderline between the two?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
There is oneness. When we are looking at the object in the awareness, there's always oneness.
Yes, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, so the quality of awareness is peace. What else? Could you look closely at peace? What else?
Nothing is there.
There's nothing there.
It's a space.
It's like a space. And what is the quality of that space? Calmness, okay. And
Pure.
it's pure. So this pure feeling, yeah, that purity, yeah, is almost like it's alive. Yeah. So now awareness in stage 2 is called consciousness. It's the same thing. It's not that there is any change. But earlier I could not see the peace. Yesterday I could not see the peace. I could not see the calm. I could not see the purity of this space. I could not see how alive it was. But now I see it. Get it? Yeah. It's just now the same thing is called consciousness. Why is it called consciousness? Yeah, because I see the purity, I see the liveliness, I see the peace and the calm. It's not like a dead nothingness. Did it give you the eerie feeling of a cemetery?
No, no.
It's not dead and nothingness like that.
I didn't feel scared to get into that unknown territory.
Correct, correct. Got it? It's not different. Awareness is consciousness. Consciousness is awareness. Yeah? There is no separate entity, individual soul that we are looking for here. Simple awareness, that which always was there. Did you create something new today? Is something new born? It was always there. I was not aware of it. I was lost in the images. I was not looking at the background white screen. White screen was always there. Suddenly, I've become aware of that white screen. And I've realized the concept is not just background and foreground. It is actually like space all around. So, awareness in action is the mind. Mind at rest is awareness. Has this seamlessness become clear? Not in words, in experience, your own experience. Not because Ekta is saying so, but because you experienced it. Okay.
I also had the same question. When you are aware, the focus is not there. Like, you are focusing on your inside.
Yeah.
When you say that it's wrong, then the mind has to be, no thoughts flowing, and then you are completely aware when you talk.
Okay, no thoughts flowing again is not in your hand. Like I told you, first thought will come on its own. Why is it coming? Past seed. Past seed has sprouted right now. So it's not in my hand for the first thought whether it should come or not come. So the first thought comes from that past seed. It will come. So don't think that it is an obstruction. Till the time you consider that thought as an enemy, you are obstructing your progress. It just comes and goes. I'm not focusing on that thought. I am focusing on the space around. Are you saying that? There's so many strangers you see. You go grocery shopping, you see so many strangers. You're not looking at every single stranger. Yes? Like that. You're not focusing on these thoughts. The awareness is what is more important. You getting it? Then thought does not become your enemy.
So, is it to say that the awareness is like the subtler level of existence, right?
Yes.
So, to answer, to elaborate on what she was trying to say, that when I'm looking at you, there's grossness. My body is gross. My breath is a bit less gross, But when I'm in the awareness, that itself is subtle. So if I'm aware of that, the grossness is also a part, because I cannot.
Yeah, the grossness doesn't go away.
Doesn't go away.
But
so
she said it's
going
gone.
away. So it will not, because you are already in the lower realm, lower frequency. So that doesn't mean you are immune to the higher frequency. You
Correct.
get all of that, but you are in the lower frequency.
Did you understand?
Yes.
Everything is included in it. Like everything in this room is included in the space of this room. Nothing is outside the space of this room. Suppose this was the universe. There's nothing outside this universe. There is no outside. So like that, you have come to the bottommost part of this space, and इसके ऊपर जो भी है सब layers दिख रहा है. I'm not focusing on them. Yeah, they're not taking my attention away. They're not distracting me. They're not disturbing me. But everything is in my domain range. It's like you are in this space. There is no difference between the awareness and the mind. Awareness in activity is the mind. Mind at rest is the awareness. Yeah? So this quiet space includes everything. The moment I focus on the noise and I start adding from my side, I start self-talk, then I'm totally lost in the mind. Then I lose connection with the awareness. Yeah, so don't get into the self-talk. Observe it come and go. You stay back. Again you stay back. Again you stay back. The background. The background is where that prevailing peace is. You yourself told me the quality of that is peace.
I can feel peace, quietness. I am aware there is observation happening inside, but I can't figure out who is the observer. I'm not able to associate peace, quietness with the observer.
You have gone into the observer. How can you then find it? Are you seeing that? Till now I was looking. Then suddenly you went into the awareness. The awareness itself was the one that was aware. Now you went into that, and that's where you feel the peace. Now if you start looking inside, are you going to find it? There's nothing to find. Again, you're looking outside, really. Yeah? Is that peace quality happens when this I collapses. Again, when I comes back, mind has come back. Are you recognizing this now? Yeah? Now you start recognizing that I collapsing. That is home. That is the peaceful place. You just be there. In the collapse of that I.
So that like what we see and what on this side, it's an imaginary curtain that is called I. When that drops, everything is just part of.
Perfect. It's an imaginary curtain. Very nice word. The moment I get into identification, oh, I have to find this answer. What has come up?
No.
It's an I thought. The moment this I relaxes, you felt the peace. Again, the I thought came up. Again, you're lost. Are you seeing this? Yeah? So either you will have the peace or you will have the I thought. You decide. You want the peace or the I thought?
Peace.
So stop looking for questions and answers and trying to justify and getting into logic, because the moment you're in logic, you're away from the peace. It's either or. I want to have the cake also and eat it too. You can't have both.
It's like a 360-degree camera, but wherever you focus, that's where you go. But actually, it records everything.
Yeah. That's why the question is coming. The questions come only to that mind who did not get the process. Those who got the process got the answer. It's that simple. Your experience gives the answer to you. Peace has given that answer to you. Yeah. Now again and again, collapse into that peace. Collapse into the peace. Again and again, collapse into it. You will get there. Yeah. There's nowhere to go really. It was always there, no?
Yeah.
You remember this in the scriptures? That when I find God, I will know He was always my next door neighbor. Yeah. The destination is nothing so great. The journey was the fun part, really.
You must try. When Ramana said mind doesn't exist, what did he mean? That means when awareness is there, then mind doesn't act, it doesn't exist.
Correct. The same awareness itself goes out in action. There is mind. When it comes back, you experience that peace. So mind does not exist. But slowly this peace will start, like you're seeing background and foreground still. So you're seeing this peace in the background. You will start seeing it spill into your foreground, into your activities. It's like just a wave that is coming in, that is coming in, that is coming in. Yeah? When it spills in completely into all your activities during the day, you will always be in that peaceful kind of state. Then the action at the mind or the body level will happen only where required. And then you come back to the peace, because this peace has percolated as if the water of the waves has come and surrounded you completely. And you act only when required, otherwise you're back into your peace. You understand what I'm saying? This is just a metaphorical way of saying it. There is really no background and foreground. It is actually all around. Yeah, but right now, because you see it as background and foreground, I explained it like that. Yeah, then you're there. Then you're there.
So it's the same as Sakshi.
Same as Sakshi Bhav, same as Chiddakasha, same as isness, same as Shunyata, same as Purnata. What are the other words? Quiet mind. There is no difference. All the scriptures are the same. They were taking you to the same place. Ramana just does a shortcut right there.
So that is the present.
Correct, correct. That is it. All you have to practice is not getting involved into self-talk, because that is the cause of my suffering. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And I just withdraw back into this awareness. I withdraw again into this awareness. It seems like a withdrawal at first. When later on, as you go, it's like the peace is overtaking me. It's an effortless thing, like you cannot stop the waves from coming over. That's how it will become, that effortless. And then there are no desires. Even if they arise for a moment, the waves of peace just submerge them. Now do you understand why there are no desires? Yeah. Even if they come up, it's like a little ripple that comes up and then again gets submerged by the next wave of peace. So there is no real hankering developing from that first thought of I want. Yeah. It's a very natural state of being submerged in that peace in whatever action you do. Then there is no stress, then there is no pain, there is no suffering anymore. Every action gets submerged by this peace. Are you getting it? Stage 2 is very clear. How it is peace and how that quality just submerges you. Yeah. The only effort I have to make is no, just go back to the awareness. I'm really not doing much. I'm just not doing the talking, not doing the self-talk. Are you getting it? Not doing is the real action. There is no doing here. The moment you say there is doing, mind brings up a barrier, oh, too much work, too much mental effort. But actually it is a not doing, being lazy, being too happy in my peace, in my awareness. Yeah, that is why it is called consciousness. Yeah, because you're so conscious at this level. It's like being at the bottom of the ocean and being able to see all the layers of the water till the top of the waves. The entire depth I can see, I'm aware of. I just don't get involved. I'm happy at the bed, at that peace, at that quiet. Clear?
Just want to clarify from there. It's that the deafening silence that we hear, it's like if you're involved in doing some action, it's like for a moment it's gone, and then when my actions stop, it suddenly pops up.
Yes.
So it's the same thing, right?
Yes, yes. So I have been at the base, at the bottom, at the bed of the ocean. I can hear this deafening silence because I'm in my awareness. I'm in that quietness. I'm not interested in the drama of the mind. I'm not getting caught up in the self-talk. I'm in this awareness. I'm at the bottom. I can hear the deafening silence. Can you hear the deafening silence? If you're still lost in Ekta's thoughts and Ekta's talk and echoing in your mind, you will not be able to hear it. If you're not talking to yourself and just listening, in between the pause, you will be able to hear the deafening silence. Can you hear it? Yeah. Only if you can hear it, you are at the bottom, at that core, at the awareness level. Yeah. And then again, you come up, you get involved in the waves and the talk and the self-talk inside. You cannot hear it. It is something, it's a milestone for yourself. You know. It's like a metric for myself, whether I'm in pure awareness or not.
I am aware, and I am aware that I am aware. So who is aware of that awareness?
Yeah, it's awareness is aware of itself. Stage 2, awareness being aware of itself. Stage 1, awareness was aware of something. Now the off has dropped. Awareness is aware of itself. Stage 2.
In a nutshell, we are aware.
Perfect. You finally got it. In a nutshell, we are awareness. I am awareness. There is nothing other than awareness, really. Beautiful. It makes so much sense, no? Silent teachings, just sitting in silence. If you have this understanding of the awareness, do you need any more words? It just spoils it, in fact. Just this recognition of awareness, and all you need is just come sit in silence and go. That's all that was required. His teachings were perfect, to the point. You've reached home. You don't need anything anymore. Yeah? You've reached home. Pure silence. Pure awareness. That's what I am. Yeah? So I have to keep practicing not getting involved, not doing. My problem is I want this, I want that, I don't want this. This should not be like this. This is my problem. Not doing. Collapsing that doership. That's all. It's that simple. Either you do it just by this understanding with eyes open, yeah, or if it's tough, then with eyes closed in an absolute silent meditation where there are zero instructions, no voice. That is the meaning of a silent meditations. Instructions mean sound meditation, very clear, no? If Ekta is speaking and giving you instructions, it's a sound meditation. A guided meditation is a sound meditation. Silent means pin drop silence, no voice. That is the true meaning of a silent meditation. Yeah? That is the way Buddha taught. No instructions, absolute silence. Yeah? So if self-inquiry doesn't work, we'll have to take one step below. Go to silent meditation, not guided, silent meditation. And then if that also doesn't work, then one more step below. And that's fine, because we don't know where we are. Yeah, but if you've got it here and right now, that means you're pure, you're ripe, you're ready. Yeah, just a little more work on not getting involved, not getting involved, not getting involved. Unless you make this effort, it's not going to happen. In meditation also, in the silent meditation also, you have to make an effort. You cannot say it will happen automatically. I'm not going to work. Forget about it. It's not happening then. Next lifetime. Try next lifetime. It totally depends on your interest level in you. You're not interested in yourself. That is the thing. Accept the truth. You're more interested in money and name and fame and friends and social circle. All that is number one. This is somewhere last. Spiritual growth should happen on its own on the side. I'm not going to make an effort. That is your attitude towards it. So take care. You give charana, you will get chavanni. You give a quarter, that's all you get back. Don't expect to get $1 million out of giving a quarter of an effort. You're not going to get it. Forget about it. Yeah. If you have that much interest, you will get there. It's that simple. People who can follow these teachings are somebody who's super interested in himself and nothing else in the world. He gets it like that. You had a glimpse like that so quickly. And some of you are there. Yeah, some of you already feel it. Great, this is your path. It's a shortcut. Yeah. Now the only thing I have to deal with is the I thought. I have to learn a little more about I thought. Yeah, and figure it out. So I have to do investigation. Are you seeing the difference between investigation and contemplation? These are two different things. What is contemplation? What?
Contemplation is thinking about something.
Thinking. Where there are words in the mind is contemplation. What is investigation?
You're questioning something.
You're not even questioning.
So you're open to whatever comes.
Correct. So almost like with a torchlight, you're searching for something inside. That is investigation. Yeah, it's just a metaphorical way for me to convey to you what is the meaning of investigation. If this room is dark, I come with a torchlight, just investigating. I'm not talking. There are no words there. I'm searching. Are you understanding the meaning of investigation now? A search. There is no talking. There's no need to keep asking yourself, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Are you going to get the answer? You're going to go crazy. Wrong understanding. Absolute convoluted teachings of Ramana Maharshi were multiple repetitions of who am I. Absolutely wrong. He taught only once you ask that question so that that which is focusing out turns inwards. That's it. You just need one question asked once. Am I aware? So that which was looking out, suddenly, am I aware? It looks within. That's it. Then the investigation begins. It's like moving through the dark. Yes, I'm aware. It has to come out to say that. Yes, I'm aware. A point will come where you don't have to question yourself or you don't have to answer it. You can be there. Just be there. And a point comes when this piece that was in the background percolates into the foreground. There is no more background and foreground left. It's all one. Clear? Yeah, so now you understood the transition from awareness to consciousness? Very, very clearly? What is awareness? What is consciousness? Same thing. Very good. And why did I call it first awareness and now consciousness?
First was alertness and second is peace and calmness.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I've just recognized in that awareness, it is peace and calm and lively. It's not like a dead nothingness of the cemetery, of the graveyard. It's not the scary, groovy kind of ghost-like feeling. It is a nothingness, but which is lively. It's calm. It's peaceful. That's it. It's the same thing. I've just recognized something deeper. Yeah. Very, very clear. Stage 2.